Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, Kick, or X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have SW Tim, Amateur Genius, Kelvin, Sovereign Pulse, Luna, Jay Prowse, Hockey Shane, Navy Guy, Bob, TW. Good morning to you, National Cube Q. What's up there, Anya, Joe P, Piper Jane, Richard Harris, Paul Yoon, Crypto Plumber, Rips Mod, Sergio. What's up, Stas, Scott, Tick Hound, Barefoot Greenback, Steve B, Jose Cuervo, Zen Scalper, Anonymous Lurker, Matt, J Smitty, Matt, Sanjeev, F.A. David. What's up, Savage? What's up, Yaz, Bonafides, Gab, Rhino Traders, Yabba Yappa, Cloud Atlas, Lukey, Coach Steve, Ripsmod, Yaz, Julius, Artem, Elite Trader, C. Bruce, Bird. What's up, Mitch? To the max, Day Trader Rick, Chief Hightower, good morning. What's up, Trade with RB, Stas Andrews, Randy Chapin. Good morning, Junior. Diary of an NQ Trader, Clifford, Johnny. What's happening, everybody? Happy CPI Day to those who celebrate. Oh, let me grab a Celsius. Give me a second. So CPI Day means I'm currently restricted on my personal account, but I've got tons of other room for activities over here. Is it getting colder where anybody else is, by the way? Or is that just me? I'll be happy when the East Coast isn't seeing freaking Vegas. Looks like the market did the little thing. Right at 8, kind of little pump last 10 minutes there. 610 to 650. I did trade from my couch yesterday. I made $335 doing this little pump because Trump said that tariffs are on pause for another 90 days for China. Unless I read that wrong. I don't know if that hurt or if that was real or not. I don't remember. I just remember I was on my couch. I got the Truth Social. I was like, let's see if this gives us a little pump. And it gave me a little $335. There we go. Anybody else catch that? The one from last night? I mean, it was just one of those trades. Anyway, can't trade the Percy until after they release the Kraken on whatever it's called, the small trade ability, the margin requirement. It's like my brain's broken again this morning. Am I trading the CPR bar? Maybe on prop firm accounts, but certainly I gotta stop. Yeah, I keep on opening up the window for Yeet. Not now. Stop it. All right. Yeah, funding ticks accounts to trade. Funding ticks 0. Looks like the market just wants to explode on CPI, by the way. This is really like the most important read of the entire week, by the way. I don't know if you checked the morning memo, but this is going to be the bee's knees. All right, now I got to play this game again. How many contracts can I take in my funding tick 0 accounts? Is it 4, 3, 5? I think it's 5. It's 5. Bullish or bearish for the CPI bar? Well, that's the thing. I know it seems like I am a time traveler, but I have yet to see the data. So I can't really answer that question until I see the data. It's kind of like asking me what the weather is going to be like 16 years from now. I don't know. Not there yet. I wish that's how trading worked. That'd be so cool. I could just like never ever have to worry about anything. Just be like, oh, CPI is gonna be bullish today. I'm just gonna roll out of bed, wipe my eyes, put on 100 contracts long, go back to sleep. Don't even have to do anything. That'd be great. I wish that's how trading worked. Be dope. What's your gamble is my question? My gamble is on pragmatic slots today. Gambling and trading should never be mixed. They should be oil and water. Like that. Did you catch that one, SW? Our son is awesome, by the way. I've been following his trading stream. Who is my our son? I didn't know that Our son was out. I knew it. He has secret children and they are all streamers. I wouldn't be surprised. All my illegitimate children that are out there. What's up, Candlebars? How are you, buddy? Yeah, we're just pumping here. CPI is gonna be out in 14 minutes. It's time to gamble, babe. No, I'm kidding. What do I have? Take profit. Those only need $1,000. I got Funny Tick 0 accounts. Wait, Funny Tick 0. I can trade on the news, so it doesn't really matter. Take profit, trader their evals, so I can trade whenever. So, hey, cool. I'm good to go. You pressed a lot of buttons. Oh, yeah, let's do the prediction. Let me refund all your points. Because it didn't even get close. There you go. You get all your points back. Let's do it again. Yeah, that's fair. 954. Man, let's do this. There you go. You get 5 minutes to put in your predictions. Go ahead, gamblers on Kick. Go ahead. I dare you. Gamble those puntos. Can you talk about CPI news and how it impacts the NQ futures market? Of course. CPI stands for Consumer Price Index. What we are expecting here is an increase, an uptick. So inflation still being out of control. However, if we're looking at the Fed's projections, if we're looking at the Fed Fund futures, what we can see from that essentially is that we will have 225 basis points cuts this year. 2. One starts on the next meeting on September. The second will be in December, likely. We're going to hear more about it during the Jackson Hole Symposium this month. Towards the end of the month, actually in a week or 2 weeks, if you know, whenever that is. I'm pretty sure it's on the 20-something. But we're going to have the Jackson Hole Symposium. It's going to be where we see Jerome Powell's shift in tonality talking about rate cuts. And then we're going to get rate cuts in September's FOMC meeting. The CPI will be the most important news economic data point that's being released this week. Even though there are a couple other things that are interesting, nothing's going to overshadow the importance of this CPI print. However, it's likely that it is going to come in a little bit spicier than the last print. Last print was like 2.9, this print 3.0. 0.3, this one might have a month over month at 0.2. That would be the only point that would be lower in cooling, which is what the Fed is going to lean on in order to push the September cut. However, all the other numbers, year over year, the year over year for the ex-food and energy and the year over year for just the core CPI is going to come in hotter. If it comes in cooler on both reads, I think we'll see a push up in the NQ and the S&P index futures. Is that helpful? Who asked that? Jarny? Jarny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure PC is the last week of the month. The lower the number, the better it is for longs. The higher the number, the better it is for shorts. The expectation for month over month is 0.2%. For ex-food and energy, 0.3%. So, number lower, market higher. Number higher, market lower. There you go. There's your cheat sheet. I'm expecting it to come completely in line. I could not imagine this being a weird print. I don't imagine a world where that exists. Excuse me. Was that you? Who was that? For news, I use Financial Juice. What do you use? A Bloomberg terminal. They're on sale right now. It's only $24,000 for the year. Privacy, would you mind doing the levels for the YM in the morning memo? Yes, I will do those. How are my Bengal cats doing? They're doing wonderful. Every single morning, I spend at least 20 minutes with them. Wait, you actually have a Bloomberg terminal? I do this thing called trading for a living. It's a write-off. Business expense. Bring one on the stream. That's how you get banned from Bloomberg terminal. Is it actually beneficial to have the terminal? Not at all. No. 99.9999999% of the people watching this stream are perfectly fine with simple squawks or even just tradingeconomics.com/calendar. There is not a single person watching, I can say that with clear confidence, not a single person watching will ever get $24,000 worth of value in a year from it. What's the point of it in that case? I trade an account that has over $1 million of profit in it. A little bit different. I utilize it. I can clearly see the value of it. Right now, I reduced the size of how much I have on this broker. I have way more in my regular traditional account that I trade leaps in. Way more. No problem. What is it? 371,000 now. We took out 710 3 months ago. The problem with that, I don't think they do squawks on something like OpenBB. It's good for if you're using it for, like, you know, calculating stuff, but yeah. I don't ever write. I'm always buying. I'm a buyer of contracts. I don't really write contracts. I have in the past, but I'm a buyer of contracts. I don't write contracts. You can get all fancy pants and stuff, but I found out the more fancy pants you get, the more time you waste, really, honestly. Everybody's mileage varies, but I just keep things simple. I have some really stupid friends out there that are multi-millionaires. Very simple strategies. A lot of them just bought crypto and ignored it. Market is pumping pre-CPI. Should probably zoom out. This thing's gonna go crazy, huh? Yeah, Bloomberg will never be beat, obviously. I mean, it's just, but again, like 99% of the people who are watching would have zero benefit from it. They'd be like, oh, I can look up a ticker. Wow, look at where Apple's price is at. You know, like there's gonna be no benefit. Oh, Apple had a press release. You know what I mean? Come on. What's Reuters? I like my voice of the person in my head. Tommy is here, says morning. Is he going to tell us long or short the CPI candle? Yes, dude. Oh, man. No, I'm not a signal person. I heard that Shkreli is building a platform to rival Bloomberg terminal. I've heard that. He's super bright. People who hate Martin Shkreli are just weirdos. I think he's dope. He's super smart. Very bright guy. The 1,500% markup, I mean, dude, that's not why I think he's smart. I'm just saying. If you ever watch any of his streams, you'll see he is brimming with intelligence. Wow, dude, they are just not waiting for us, huh? Not that I care because I get traded in like a real money account, but still, they're not waiting for us. Yeah, no, the 1,500% markup, he did what every other pharmaceutical company did, but then the Democrats came out and did a smear campaign against him and tried to act like that's not how the world works in the drugs market. He did exactly what the world has been doing for years. He did everything that the big pharmaceutical companies do. But anyway, we don't need to go talk about politics this early in the morning. This pump seems odd going into news? Not really. I mean, it's just positioning. There's obviously some players that are slow to sort of take their orders in and out of this market. So I've never taken a single medication outside of amoxicillin in my entire life. That's how little faith I have in pharmaceutical companies. Never taken a single pharmaceutical outside of amoxicillin. 100 points down? I mean, it's going to move more than 100 points, I think. Remember, expectation in line would be 0.2%. 0.2% for the core, 0.3% for the X-Food Energy. Let me get my finger on the button. We got a minute, 10 seconds. I hope everybody got their bets in for the prediction. Let me see how many people got in here. Not bad. I would expect more, but you know. S&P futures are pretty much flat here. Look at that. I missed it when I didn't have insane margins on this stuff. I really wish I could trade it, but I'm not going to on my real account. So let's see if we can catch something on Funding Tick Zero. That's it. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more here. Expect a huge gap in liquidity as this kind of comes out here. Just be careful. Don't go blowing your accounts. Here we go. Good luck. In line. In line with expectations. That was really delayed long there. My goodness. See if we can get over these 750s here. It's hesitating like crazy up these 750s. Okay, year over year was lower than expected. That is strong. See if we can get over these 750s. Now looking for a hold on 730s. It seems like there's an algorithm that's not turning on. There you go. Hello. Good to see you there, pal. A lot of people shorting the 755 here, surprisingly. They're gonna get blown out. There you go. Weird how we just keep getting these little bursts and then rejections. Should be getting up and over those 760s. I don't know why we're pausing so much. Back to 750 again. Nobody wants to take 765 out, huh? Yeah. Nobody wants to take out those 765s yet. It's weird. Two-year yield is falling a little bit faster. The curve is steepening a little bit right here. We went right back to the weekly open. I'm surprised that nobody's aggressively buying that, to be honest. For shame. For shame, bulls. I mean, the only real order flow that made sense that I saw was people selling 55s, aggressively so, and now we are seeing why that aggression was so heavy. If we break below this volume shelf, it's interesting. If we hold between 720 and 760, it's par for the course. We're right at the lower end of this volume shelf here. I'm watching here. Trying a long back up to 750. That's the area that I want to see us blowing out, is that 750 area. $64.25 is the level to beat in the S&Ps here. Stop down. I trailed my stop pretty tight there. I want it to go. I want it to blow and go or nothing at all. And now it's going to get the rally. I should have trailed my stop so tight. Hopefully some of y'all got that long to 750. And it's being propped above 64.20 right now in the S&Ps. Trying to long above 750 here, looking for that 765 takeout. Pullbacks to 750 are welcome. Trying this blowout at 765 still. There should be enough liquidity to break out of this. There you go. Through 770 there. And out. Cool. There we go. I don't know what the max profit is on funding tick zero accounts on the 100Ks. If anybody knows, you can tell me. Buddy, you realize we can't see your trades on the screen? I don't know. Maybe you're blind. Sounds like a personal vision problem to me. What's the does anybody know what the max profit is on these? No? Is it 1,000, 2,400 in a day? No way. Is it really? It's 20% of, it's 1,800, right? Isn't it 1,800? It's 25% now? John, you got a Bloomies? That's awesome. Now pull up the 2 and 10, John. It looks like a water slide. You mentioned X Food Energy earlier. That's not today. That's CPI. CPI. There's core CPI and there's there's CPI. And Lord, I can't speak. Let's see if they restored margins yet. Nope. So annoying. Dum 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 dum. Nice, up 700 on your combine. Beautiful. If you made money off the reads, drop a W in chat either on YouTube, Kick, or Discord. Let's see. Let's see if anybody made money off the go. Nice. Rips is not going to give signals for trading. He's here giving us free info, psychology, entertainment, do your own trades, make your own money. I mean, technically, I did give you a pretty loud signal on that one. Said longs to 750 when we pulled back. We pulled back to 725 and I said longs to 750. So technically, if we want to get technical today, we did signal today. Not that I like to, but still. How is no one in the red? Because they listened. How do you mean restore margins? I couldn't get into a trade on Tradeovate personal account. So I use AMP, and AMP restricts my margins, everybody's margins, on a data print like this because they don't want to get they don't want to lose all of their firm's money. The FCM doesn't want to lose their money, so they restrict it because if it's a 600-point move and they allow people to have full margins, their robots are not going to be able to control that much to help people out of positions. It's gonna be a mess. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button. Do appreciate anybody who's watching here this morning. Fairly easy trade to see this morning. Good move. Right on, man. It's always easy, isn't it? Yeah, trading is the easiest thing in the world. Every day, just easy. Easy, easy, easy. I always think of the easy word whenever I trade, just easy. Psh, easy. Rips, you use the light version of Bookmap? I would never use the light version of Bookmap. I use the Global Plus, but all you need is Global. Coach Rose says 1.7K on my day one funded off too many. Thanks, Rips. Awesome. Market is still pumping. We just took out the previous day high. How much faster is Bloomberg Terminal Financial Juice? 1 minute? I mean, it just depends. On key events, they're going to be pretty close, like maybe a 5-second delay, I would say. But, you know, for breaking news, there's nothing that beats the juice. Or the juice. It beats the terminal. There's nothing that beats the juice. Oh, Lord. My head's in the realm of watermelon juice at this juncture. Folks are funny. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What is this music? It sounds like just beat a stage in Mario Kart or something. What is this? Dude, Christmas music in August? All right, I gotta pick a different genre. This is horrible. This is so bad. Wondering what you need in a personal account so they don't F you on a day like this. Can you elaborate? How do they F you? I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna have to elaborate there, Stas. Still not restored on AMP. Just got a mail from AMP restored. Liar. Not for me. Did you trade your personal? No. I did yesterday on the couch for $300, but nothing today. You got it too? What in the world? Why don't I get it? Why didn't old Ripsy get it? I mean, I'm sure it's fine, right? If you guys are all saying it. Maybe, do you guys have over 200K in your accounts? It could be for the under 100K accounts first. I don't know. I still don't have it. I don't want to like do a test trade for no reason either. They send emails from the lowest bounds to the highs. Do you think so? Do you really think so though? I doubt it. Test one dude, I can trade one contract. I can trade up to 15 when my margins are clapped. What is with the theme today of like these? It feels like I'm playing race car PlayStation games or something. I couldn't trade. Yeah, I have to deal with them yonky margins. Doesn't exist, brother. The bigger account you have, the more of a risk you are to the firm. Unless you have 10 million in your account and they have you capped at like 50 contracts, you're always gonna be a risk to the firm, bro. The firm does not want to put you into collections. All right, there we go. Got the email. We're good. We are Gucci, baby. So we swept the previous day high, and we are kind of drifting back down here. Probably go sideways until the top of the hour now. Hey Rips, I've seen really good results recently scalping using a risk for reward one strategy. Would you have any tips on risk to reward that you sort of follow? I mean, lean into what works for you personally. Don't worry about what other people are saying or doing. If something is working for you and it's a repeatable strategy, lean into it and keep doing it. Now, if your strategy is like, you know, you take trades where you're making like, you know, a small percentage, and then on one trade you lose 50 trades worth of equity, then don't do that. But just lean into what's working for you. Don't worry about what other people are saying and like, oh, your strategy is too active or like whatever the case. You know, people are always going to complain. The people who complain the loudest are the most unprofitable traders, usually, most of the time. I found that in my 11 years of viewing the spectrum of traders. Now, that's anecdotal, of course, but still, all the people that are loudly complaining about other people's trading are usually, it's them echoing kind of what they're feeling about their own trading. I personally believe how you should trade however works for you. I couldn't care less. I hope that you find something that works for you, and I hope that it's a weird, wonky strategy. I hope you find like the weirdest strategy and everybody points fingers at it and says, that's the ugliest charts I've ever seen. And you can just throw two fingers to the sky and say, hey, you know what you ought to do? Suck on my balls. Literally. Tell them that right there. How do you go about finding something that works for you? Try a bunch of different strategies. I wonder how much of this is already priced in, you know? The other thing is, too, when you find a strategy that's working for you, the last thing you want to do is start strategy hopping and be like, all right, well, that works. Let me go find another one. No, dude. Do the one that works and keep doing it. Bullard said he would accept the Fed chair job. Wow, have a very small account and only do micros until I have a solid system. Oh, well, I guess I'll go F myself. I mean, just trade on props, brother. Trade on props. Do you think there's such a thing as edge erosion? Yeah, I mean, if you find like, okay, for instance, if you find like a little pocket of something that's working and then you go out and you share it with a bunch of people, there's a finite amount of things that you can do in these markets, right? Like I can't go a million shares long, or I'm sorry, a million contracts long in the NQ and expect that I'm going to get filled a million contracts underneath 800. That's an impossibility. That's not how markets work. If you ask somebody who's a professional Twitter user, they'd probably say, oh yeah, you can. ICT said you could, right? People are stupid. There is edge erosion, but it only exists with like little pockets of things. Like there's never going to be edge erosion for my style of scalping because good luck. Like, good luck, bro. Good luck learning to read order flow and good luck trying to scalp like that. Good luck. So I don't mind sharing it. It's one of the reasons I do not share my screen when I'm trading my real live account is because I don't want people to see the finesse that I have in the way that I'm adding and removing. I don't want to show that. That's my choice. It's my money. You don't like it. I kindly invite you to suck on my balls. Truly, I mean that. From the bottom of my heart to you and yours, if you don't like the way that I operate my own personal live account, you can, quite literally, suck my balls. But yeah, there is edge erosion. There is edge erosion. Why does your charts look far away? What? What does that mean? Why does your charts look far away? Move your head closer to your screen, dingus. Move your empty meat circular holder thing closer to your screen. Do I use 1 minute chart? Well, given that's what's on the screen, I do like the 1 minute chart. Trade off of the 1, the 5, the 15, the 1 hour, the 4 hour. I trade off of all of it. Bill Clark says, you remind me of Patrick Whelan. Goodbye. Hey, Bill, I have a great idea. Tell your wife I'm going to be over a little bit later to come and see her. I expect a full buffet of sandwiches to be ready for me. You understand that, Bill? Get that ready for me. Tell her if she still listens to you. I doubt she does. She lost a lot of respect for you a long time ago, Bill. While you're at it, and she's done, you can also suck my balls. Stop. Adding to trades was a tipping point of profit. What happened? Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? I like the people that announce their departures because then we can ban them and we'll never have to see them again. So nice. Dude, what is going on in chat? Stop, dude. What am I looking for now to take another trade? I want 9 a.m. to come and go. I want to see where the liquidity is going to be injected, where the algorithms are going to situate themselves. I mean, we're going to chop sideways. On a CPI print like that, there's two trades you're looking for: the initial trade and then the pullback trade. We got the pullback trade. We got the initial trade. The initial trade was lackluster. The pullback trade was great. I mean, it could have been better, but it was great. Now we look for the afterglow. The afterglow is the next hour of the session. So from basically 9 until 10. Yeah. Quick yeet break till the market open. Nah, I will be yeeting in a little bit though. To be honest, I don't really feel like trading the personal today, personally. Leaving Las Vegas after 10 days. Let's see how long they let me kick it on this flight. Nice. When I was at the Fontainebleau last week, I saw some people that were at DEF CON. Had a nice conversation. We are pulling back now. Yeah, I really, to be honest with you, I don't really feel like trading in general today. Wow, there's got to be some kind of news that's sparking the sell-off, right? Pre-9 a.m. fade. Quite the unwind here. Crazy. A lot of liquidity exchange there. China government calling on companies to halt their NVIDIA chip orders. There you go. That's why we're seeing this pullback. There you go. I knew it was something. Do you know how to use Sierra charts? I mean, I used to use it. I haven't used Sierra charts in probably 8 years. 9 years even. Been a long time since I opened up Sierra charts. That's old news? No, breaking news from the information, apparently. Unless they're just recirculating the headline. Came out yesterday? Okay. Then they're just recirculating the headlines. So Sierra charts is great, but has the ugliest user interface in the world. Yeah. I mean, I used to use it when I traded TPOs, so it had its purpose. Because it's just, yeah, I like my current setup. I don't have any need for Sierra right now. Let's see if 6430s want to break here at all. Maybe there's a potential trade here. Coming in the 9 a.m. hour, I'm sure it's best to wait, to be honest with you. Is it better than Bookmap? No. I mean, I use what I think is the best right now, which is TradingView and Bookmap. That's what I'm using. Prior to this, I used eSignal. It's very expensive. It had its purpose. I don't trade what I used to trade when I used it, so all good. I'm sure there's a heat map tool in Sierra chart now. I'm sure. Maybe not. I don't know. 30 seconds till the top of the hour here. Ropes, can you help me force the trade on NQ down to 415? Good luck, brother. 415 is a long way from here. Watch a YouTuber named Not Leaving Las Vegas. He shows how bad Vegas is dying. I mean, brother, I could barely move this weekend in the casino. So packed. Was this really that old? Let me see. I mean, there might be an update to the article here. The information. I don't know why everybody's recirculating this headline if it's old. I hate when people do that. Yeah, anybody who lived... Well, There's something happening here. We're back to the weekly open. Starting to scoot down a little bit. 64.30 breaking would be quite important here. And we could try for this break below 770 here. It's risky, but only trading one contract is fine. If 64.30 snaps, this thing will go, but it's a big if. See if this finds any relaxation around 780 in the buying. And then we could scalp it back down below here. Right, like that. Bingo. Nice. All the Canadians said nope to U.S. travel. Vegas relies on them. A lot of Canadians did, yeah. So there you go. Little pitch and catch there. Yeah, you're probably right about it being yesterday's news. You're probably right. You're probably right. 64.30 did give a little snap, but not an aggressive one, so I'm back out of that trade. We're right at the weekly open. There's a ton of liquidity down to 730s, which is 30 handles, 732 to be exact. 732 is the point of control right here, but it's just, there's a lot of liquidity stacked all the way down, so. Just like the tsunami was going to destroy Hawaii a few weeks back. Really? People said that? Trump is going to just meet with the South Korean president on August 25th? Dude, how is it already mid-August? Wait, hold on. What? It's the middle of August already almost? 3 more days and it's the middle of August? Huh? What happened? I swear August just started. What is happening? Eat happened? Maybe. That's what it was, huh? Crazy, dude. That's wild, brother. No trading and got kicked. Today is going to be a great day. Oh, you joined Kick? You're over on Kick right now? Conspiracy is the world is spinning faster, making time speed up. Nah, it's time dilation. Your observation, you have observational bias as you get older. Oh my God, why didn't we just I didn't expect it to continue rolling like this. There's so many bids too, which is kind of telling what we could see off the open here. I mean, it's kind of equal between 780 and 750 down here. Like, they're really putting them on bid pressure here. How long is you average trade? I don't know. $40 minutes. Mod kicked me for saying salty blah? What? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Sorry, but no shot, dude. See, look at, there's Rips Mod right there. I don't believe you at all, brother. See, we get all the way down to 732 here. I got nothing on, so. Yeah, see, John B gets it. That's how time dilation works. I did not expect that to roll so heavily below those 7.6. I probably would have covered, to be honest, if I was still in it, 755-ish. I just did not expect that. Crazy. It's continuing to roll, I think, all the way to 732. Lowest point, I'd say, would go to be like 718 or so. We go down to 50% of that boner and then pump to all-time highs. Maybe. I mean, we have 2 points that we're going to go to here. The 2030 area, the 680 to 700 area, or all the way down at 640 to 660. This thing is falling out of bed right now. Longs are getting their claps cheeked. Nice, Don. You got yourself a gold house now. Way to go, buddy. Okay, stream stopped right after comment. Don't know why. I don't know. Operator error. Do I use stops and icebergs? I don't use icebergs. If I wanted to use icebergs, I'd have to use TT as a platform. I don't need to get all fancy pants, dude. There's no need. I'm not trading thousands of contracts. If I was trading thousands of contracts, yes. But I probably would not be doing that with my own money. What's after gold? Gonna have to find out, Black Amex. It's gonna get kooky. It's gonna get real wild. I'll tell you what, after gold, it's gonna get real wild. Shanzi, nice. You got yourself a silver house. Need that MC greenhouse, yeah. It's gonna get wild after gold. It probably shows you what the rewards are. It should. This thing is still drifting. I think get all the way down here to 730s. Still drifting. Well, let's go back to that point of control. What's the purple thing next to name? It's your ranking for today's YouTube chat. You don't get the same points that you get on Kick. On Kick, you get redeemable points that you can use on a Tradeify Lightning funded account, an Apex any size account, a free month at Clubhouse, money on Kick, or money on Yeet. To be honest, I don't know why more people are not over on Kick. You get benefits for being on there. Liquidity at 7 har. If we go to 703-ish, where would you put your stop loss? I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not there yet. I got to see how the order flows down there. There might be a Lightning funded account being added to the channel points store. If you folks are good. If you're on your best behavior. What's your settings on your iceberg for bookmap? I don't use the iceberg indicator. It slows things down for me. I read them by hand, which again is not easy to do. You're better off using the indicator probably. Here's a hard question for you. Do you think those on Top Step TV are good traders? Matt Kohler said they are all trash. I haven't watched Top Step TV in probably over a year, so I don't know. No idea who's even on there, dude. Or it feels like over a year. Have you used a funded Next? No. Never even heard of them. Anyone know why my predict didn't save or go through yesterday? Because we didn't hit the prediction, so you got your channel points refunded. Hey Rips, I'm new to Kick. How do I get channel points? By watching. Watching and being active. That's it. You can also gamble them every single day. We do a prediction every single day, if not every other day, where you can gamble. The prediction is now closed for the day, so it definitely pays to show up early and on time. Caught a few longs, one before and two after the print. Nice work there, Ferrari Phil. Way to go, buddy. So we're back to that 730 area, where everything's dancing. We got about 21 minutes here till the market opens. I mean, channel points are not meant to be earned overnight. You don't watch for a day and then, oh, I got a free month of Clubhouse. That's not how it works. It takes months. Put in the time, you know? Or if you want to speed it up, try gambling. Don't lose. Shanzi, you got the silver house today. You got 2 month subs. All right, so we're back at that 730 area. Let's see if the market wants to slow down. It's just been like grinding down to that area, and like a lot of bids have showed up. Nvidia is getting clapped on that headline recirculating. Everybody's telling me that's old news, but the market is reacting like as if it's fresh news. First, I have to say that TPT is the worst prob firm out there, man. Tell me more. Shanzi, nice. 5 gifted from Shanzi. Thank you, buddy. If you see, let's say, 300 contracts on the DOM 50 points away, would you see that as a draw? No. I can go and put 100 contracts wherever I want. Doesn't mean anything. Care about orders hitting the tape, brother. Anthony, I feel like you're looking for shortcuts in Bookmap. They don't exist. You could try. I mean, you'll probably exhaust yourself looking for shortcuts after about 3 months. Realize they don't exist. It literally is just staring at it for 8 to 12 hours a day. Literally. And I know, like, I see you in here. You ask these questions every single day. And I know you want it to work, but brother, it doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Bookmap is like... It's like somebody going to a driving range and like you hit one off the tee box and you're like, all right, so okay, everybody's here, they're doing this. Just tell me how to hit the drive. Like just tell me, just enough. Just tell me how to hit the drive. It's like, it's not how it works, brother. Right. I hear you saying that, but like, dude, if there's like 300 contracts, that means like the price is gonna come down. Like if there's 300 contracts, the price comes down, right? It's not how it works, brother. That's not what Bookmap is for. Doesn't work like that at all. Never will. Ever applied for Bookmap University? I don't even know what that is. Haven't been able to train my eyes to the orders hitting the tape and understanding it yet. Yeah, I used to just only use time and sales unfiltered. That's how I taught myself how to read tape. Again, hours, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. Looking for very acute patterns. 100%. I used to stare at Bookmap years ago after trading for 3 years. Finally, when I just downloaded it, all clicks down there. There you go. Reminds you of people learning RSI. It pegged the bottom. It can't go lower. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Do you know of very successful traders that don't incorporate order flow at all in their trading? Not really. I don't really pay attention to many other people, to be honest. I don't really care. I care about my friends, but I honestly, I don't really care. I don't care what anybody's really doing out there as far as like other traders. I really don't care. I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? I don't care. I hope everybody gets figured it out and is profitable, you know? I hope people figure it out. Okay, thank you, fat guy. I figured, you know, like the market's reacting on it. Everybody's telling me that's an old headline. There's no way, brother. When the market's reacting sharply like that, there's just no way that everybody's like piling in. Now, given it can happen with momentum, it can happen, but I just did not feel like that. It was too forceful. What's up, Florida? Sounds like bass on it. Can't seem to understand how you see patterns in time and sales. It's a blurry mess to me. That's fine. You don't have to. Like, that's the thing. It's like, find something that works for you and do it. Just because I do things my way doesn't mean that they'll ever work for you. Vice versa. You might find... Dude, I know people that just trade on charts. I traded from a chart on my couch yesterday. You know? They just said ordered company. So, dude... Everybody's sitting here telling me that's an old headline. You can suck my balls. God, so annoying. Like, I'm getting it from Bloomberg Terminal and they're yelling it at me. Like, oh, dude, it's an old headline, Rips. No, it's not. Shut up. God. You know what? From now on, when the market's moving, I'll just be like, wouldn't you like to know? I'm gonna be trading this. Wouldn't you like to know? All right, we are settling here right at the point of control as expected. Rips, do you ever have biases or just tape reading? Tape reading gives me my biases. The thing is like, how do I explain this? Okay, with trading, like, If you can find one simple thing that works and it's simplistic to you, you don't have to worry about anything else. It can just become noise. If you can find like something that occurs maybe even just once a week that you can spot and take advantage of and exploit, just trade that one single thing that you found out that happens maybe once a week or twice a week, and just trade that and ignore everything else as noise. You'd be shocked at how much money you'd make. Like, stop trying to, like, I need to do everything. Find something that works in like a 2-inch lane, follow that lane, and never ever switch lanes. You know? Make it so easy for yourself that it seems like you're cheating. You don't have to make trading confusing. Like, you're like, well, I'm good at trading this, but I don't trade this well, and I don't trade this well. Well, then go focus on the thing that you trade well. Oh, well, it only happens like 3 or 4 times a day. Like, what? 3 or 4 times a day, bro? That's plenty. Like, what are you doing? Like, focus on that, dude. Yeah, but like when I was watching this online trading channel, they were telling me that like, what? Dude, just focus on the one thing that makes you money and then go live your life. Your kids miss you. You know? Like, your kids really miss you. They wonder why you're in your office all day. Daddy's throwing a beat in there. I hear it. It's the browser sound. Someone's got a case of the Tuesdays, Mr. Grumpy. Can you give an example, like a 3-bar reversal on charts? All right. I'll see you later, YouTube. Have a good one.